Steve the Slave Who Got Away from Abraham, The Lost Scrolls, Book of Misfits, Chapter 1. And it came to pass in the days of tents and tired camels, there was a slave named Steve, brown of skin, slanted of eye, and joyful of spirit. He was happy in his heart, even though his sandals were too small and he smelled like goat by 10 a.m. Steve belonged to the house of Abraham, the man of faith, who once packed up his whole life just because God said, "Walk that way." Steve was loyal. He brushed camel teeth, sang to the sheep, and polished Abraham's walking stick till it gleamed like righteousness. But lo, his singing was off-key. Not just a little, Steve sang like a lion gargling honey and gravel, yet he sang the same hymn every morning. "Oh, the Lord is my shepherd. But I still gotta sweep." The animals winced. The angels blinked, but Steve kept singing. Then came the night Abraham fasted too long and had one of his visions. He awoke with fire in his eyes and a flint knife in his hand. "Every man in my house shall be clipped," he declared. "The covenant must be sealed." He lined up all the men, from warriors to goat herders, and they stood there trembling, tunics slightly lifted, regretting life. Steve, late from cleaning horse stalls, saw the line and, being a good servant, got in line too. But something was wrong. Nobody smiled. Nobody clapped. Everyone was humming his song, but off-key and in pain. "The Lord is my shepherd. Snip, snip, ouch." Steve squinted and whispered, "This feel like something else." Then came the scream. One scream that cracked a clay pot in Jericho. One scream that made a sheep faint. Abraham, wiping his brow, looked down the line and saw Steve. His eyes lit up with spiritual confusion. Then he said, "Steve, the Lord says, make it a drop top." Everyone looked around. Steve said, "A what?" Abraham shrugged, flint knife glowing in the sun. "I know we don't know what a drop top is yet, but I heard it's supposed to be pretty smooth in the future." "The good news, you're not my first, you're be number 245, my friend." Steve didn't wait for interpretation. He bolted, fast like the Red Sea was behind him. He ran past the tents, the oxen, the angel on the hill with the clipboard. He didn't look back. He ran all the way to Egypt. There he changed his name to Stephanos, started a donkey rental business, and sang in the Pharaoh's court. And if you walk by the Nile on a windy day, you might still hear him hum, "Don't clip me, bro, the Lord still knows." Thus ends the tale of Steve, the slave who got away from Abraham, and the first man in history to dodge a drop top before it was invented.